Welcome to this video on how to do the timed writings in our keyboarding class. In this video I'm going to show you how to get to the timed writings, how to carry them out, just some things to look for, and then how to view your results in the end. Alright, so starting here, I'm going to go to lessons, and you can see that I've got some of the lessons done. I don't have them all done. That's fine, because you can do timed writings at any point. To get to timed writings, you're going to click the timed writings link that's in the menu bar, sort of toward the top of your screen there. So I'm going to click timed writings. And then you'll see that there's actually two options for timed writings. There's this orange tab called 5-minute that has all the timed writings that appear within your lessons. Basically, every 3 lessons you get a 5-minute timed writing, and you are welcome to use those for your final, because as you know, 30% of your final grade is based on speed, 30% is based on accuracy, and those grades will come from your 3 best 5-minute timed writings. So those can be the ones that you do as part of your lesson, or you'll see that there's an other tab here. It's brown. When I click that, it turns orange, and I can see that there are about 40 supplemental timed writings. These you'll find at the end of your textbook, and they're based on different categories: government, medical, legal, and general. So you can use these timed writings. You can actually take the same timed writings multiple times. You can use the same timed writing for all 3 of your best timed writings. And so just keep in mind that they have to have 5 or fewer total errors in order to count at all. So if you have 6 errors, then it doesn't count. You're going to need to do it again. So maybe slow down a little bit, concentrate a little bit more on accuracy. Alright, so I'm going to pick on one of these here. I'm going to pick timed writing 5. And this, I go to the back of my textbook, and then I can see that it's there. It's a timed writing that's based on positive thinking. Seems like a good thing to do for keyboarding. So anyway, the instructions are to take 2 timed writings, and if you complete all the lines before the time is up, press enter 1 time and begin typing the lines again. And that is true even if you get through it a second time. Get to the end, press enter, and then begin again at the beginning with the first keystroke, which will be the tab key. Just some other things to keep in mind is that as you look at the timed writings, you'll see that there are numbers, blue numbers that go down the line and numbers that go across. The numbers that go across that are at the bottom, that shows you basically every time there's a word. So there's a 1, a slash, and a 2 and a slash. That is how you can tell how many words you have typed in that particular line. The numbers that go down the side are the number of words that you have typed, basically starting from the beginning at the top. So if you need to figure out how many words you need to get to in order to meet your goal, you can use those numbers to help you do that calculation. You can restart the timings. Once you have started typing, you'll see this restart available, and that lets you basically just begin again, no penalty. Some other things, you can take the timed writings as many times as you want to. I think I already said that. You'll want to do each one twice, and then the timer does start as soon as you press the first key. So you'll notice I'm sitting here, I'm talking, and it hasn't started timing me yet, and that's because I haven't pressed my first key. Also, there's no backspacing. So let me do some timed writing, and then I will come back in a minute. And you can see that now the timer is going. You don't want to watch me type, so I'm going to pause for a second. Alright, so after I have completed my timed writing, I actually should have shown you this. You can actually scroll through your timed writing and see if you have a common error, like maybe you make a lot of spacing errors or capitalization errors, and those are things you can concentrate on. I'm here in my Isaac, and you can see here that I did some timed writings today. So here's how you can just see only the timed writings. You want to turn on your filter, so advanced filter. I'm going to uncheck everything except timed writing. And then the entrance timed writings and exit, those are for your lessons, and those aren't really what we're looking at here, so I'm going to uncheck those. If you scroll down, you'll see that the 5-minute timed writings and the supplementary are still checked. You can leave those as they are, and then we'll click OK. And now in my list, these are the only things I'm looking at, and now I can click this little arrow and expand and see how I did. I don't have the right errors here, so I'm going to have to make sure that I concentrate on my accuracy, because it doesn't count unless I have 5 or less. And so here you can just basically go through and look at each one. So trying to rush through, and the little nervousness from the recording didn't do me well. So anyway, something for me to look at. And that is how you can take the timed writings and then look at your results. As you're exporting, if you find that it exports everything, you can also just do a print screen, where you use the print screen button on your keyboard and then paste that into Word to show your results. So that's it. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. Thanks.